Yo, what's up, traders? It's FOREX Doctor in the building. And today, trust me, we're going to be breaking down the market like never before. So, most traders lose money because they don't understand this concept I'm about to teach. But today, I'm breaking it all down once and for all. So, if you're coming across my video for the first time, do well to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Okay? Let's break down this concept. So, today, I'm going to be dismantling a particular part of order blocks, okay? A concept or module under order blocks in which most of you might have heard of, but do not understand what it's all about, okay? Many people know it as the morning star and evening star candle patterns, but there is more to that, okay? Now, it all starts with a candle known as the source candle, okay? Source, SOURCE, a source candle. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you an instance for what is it called? A bullish scenario. Okay, oh, sorry, an instance for a bullish scenario. Okay, now this is how it all starts. This is how it all starts. Okay, so you're first greeted with a source candle, just a regular candle, and then you have a follow up candle. Okay, this follow up candle does something very, very unique to this source candle, which is what? Taking out liquidity. And how does it take out liquidity? Remember the saying, liquidity rests at liquidity rests at highs and lows of the market. Okay? This source candle has liquidity resting above it and below it, okay? At the highs and lows. And what does the follow-up candle do? Take out those liquidity, okay? Take out those liquidity. That is what this candle does. Takes out rather those liquidity. So let me show you how it takes it out. This way, yeah? This liquidity got swept, okay? Liquidity got swept. Let's put it. A liquidity got swept. And then you now have an engulfing candle. Okay? This engulfing candle confirms this whole structure. Okay? It confirms everything. Confirms everything. This engulfing candle, in this case, happens to be a bullish candle, signified popularly by the color green. Okay? Known by the color green. Known by the color green. Let me quickly take this off. Great. So still on our bullish candle, this is how it looks. Okay, let's change that to green. Get in. Yeah. So this is it. A tree candlestick formation. Okay. Now, where your order block is going to be picked from is being determined by the close of this engulfing candle. Okay. So in essence, where you're going to be mapping out your order block from is being determined by the close of this engulfing candle. Now, should the engulfing candle close above your source candle, should it close above your source candle like it did in this case, your order block should be mapped out from the body of your source candle. So you see, you map out your order block in this way from the body of your source candle. Okay, let's change the color for that. Good. The order block should be mapped out in this way. Okay, and then you're going to be your SL should be set just below the wick, okay, or the low of your, what is it called, of your follow-up candle, okay. This is where your SL should be placed, just below this low, okay. Your SL will be very, very much tight, okay. Now, price reacts to this sometimes or 80% of the times I've seen, okay? The next candle after this comes this way, comes and taps into it, okay? And moves up. And your TP, if you're trading it, there are two ways to trade it actually. If you're trading it using the next candle after this, you should target highest point, okay, the old high, okay? Liquidity rest there, so price will want to target it. So price will keep moving up, okay? And finally, the second way to trade it, after price clears out that high, price sometimes will come back, okay? Engineer liquidity and now move up, okay? Reacting to it this way. So you can pick the buy from here, the next candle after you're engulfing, target the old high, take profits, leave the market, wait for it to return back to this zone, and also trade it, targeting this high that was set. Okay, this high that was set. And now let me show you the second way you can map out your order block. Okay, the second way you can map out your order block. Like I said, the order block mapping out of the order block rather is determined by where this engulfing closes. So if the engulfing closes below this, okay, the other block now should be mapped out from here. The other block should be mapped out from here. Okay, should be mapped out from the follow-up candle. Now, not the body of the follow-up candle like in this case, but rather from everything about the follow-up candle should be mapped out this way. So you can still trade it the same way where the next candle returns, taps on it, or you can trade it this way. Okay? SL, your setting of your SL still now will still be below the zone, okay? Below the low of your follow-up candle, okay? So let's see it in the charts. Now, mind you, this is common on what is it called? Euro USD and GBP USD, okay? So I have this pattern occurring on volatility 10 index, goes on synthetics too. So let us see, okay? Let us see. Live source candle. We have the follow-up candle. Now let me shift this. Can you see what happened? The source candle, we have the follow-up. Can you see how the follow-up swept liquidity? Rule number one, follow-up must sweep the liquidity of the source candle. And then we had the engulfing. This engulfing, it did not close above this. So what happened? Where should our other block be taken from? Should be taken from the follow-up candle. That is why my other block was taken here in the first place, taken from here in the first place. And what happened? Can you see the next candle tapped on it? Can you see? Next candle, the following candle after the engulfing came back to tap on it. And after I tapped on it, where was its target? Target was on the old high. Where was this old high? You have an old high here and here. So for people who do TP1, TP2, this can be your TP1, TP2. And you see it's cleared everything, okay? And set a new high. Now when it returned back, can you see the reaction? This current trade now is in profit. So you see the SL, the placing of the SLI. This SL is even bigger, but I placed it still lower than this, okay? Lower than the follow-up candle. So where's the target now? Where is this price heading to clear out? It is this place here, okay? This high here, okay? So people doing TP1 can do TP1, 2, 3, okay? But this is where price will come and clear out. This is where price would clear out. It's as simple as that, okay? You can see it live on charts. So let's go to the Euro USD I talked about. Okay, I think I had it mapped out on some Euro USD. Now look at it. I traded it on Euro USD. Let's look at the first scenario. It occurs a lot. And now, mind you, this occurs very well or holds more when it is on a higher time frame. Higher time frame like 2 hours, 4 hours. It holds well there. The likes of 1 hour, 30 minutes hold. But most often from my back testing, I have seen it hold more on the 2 hours and 4 hours. Volatility 10 held on 2 hours, so this is 4 hours. Can you see, look at something here. So we have the source candle, okay? Then we had the follow-up. The follow-up cleared the liquidity. And we had the engulfing. Now, this engulfing now is like case one, okay? It's not like that, which occurred on volatility 10. Now, look at what happened. For the fact that this engulfing closed above your source candle, your entry, okay, your what is it called? Order block should be mapped out this way, okay? Remember, rather from the body. You can map it all out from here, okay? And you can map from the body. Now let's see what happened. And you see that price has come and tap into it and is reacting. As simple as that. Now let's look at it in another case. Uh, if you have another case study, look at it happening here. Now look at it. We had the source candle. We have the follow-up swept liquidity. And then we have, let me zoom into it more. And then we have the engulfing. The engulfing now did not close above this. Okay? It did not close. The close ends at this body here. It did not close above this. Okay? The wicks are only present to show that price was once here. Okay? And now our order block, meaning our order block should be mapped out from the follow-up candle. Our order block is being mapped out from the follow-up candle. If our order block is being mapped out candle, this is it. Okay, price came back, tapped on it. Remember that first time I said, now look at this first candle. This candle did not, but subsequent candles came back and tapped into it. And what happened? Your target should be based on this former high. Sorry about it. Okay? Your target is now based on this former high here this week. You see that price took it out, kept on moving impulsively. Okay? And when price returned after everything, the new targets will be set at this point, CP1, CP2, for those who do it that way. But this is the main target. Now, can you see that price rose as high and even broke past it? As simple as that. And let's look at it one more time here. Okay? Let's look at it and see what happened here. So we have the source candle, the follow-up, and the engulfing. So we have three candles. Candle 1, source candle. Candle 2, follow-up. Candle 3, engulfing. We had the source candle cleared out by the follow-up. Okay? Then we had this engulfing. Now price closed below, okay? Price still closed below the wick of this, okay? As price closed below, we're still going to be using our follow-up in this case. And what happened? Can you see the next candle? This black candle came into the zone. The middle candle came into the zone. And what happened? You started getting a push. So even if your SL is still below this, the price didn't take you out. And your target, which is the old high, where should that target be? Okay? You can do the likes of CP1, CP2, like I said. So see, this is the target. Okay? So if you had entered this trade at this zone now, with your SL placed below this, just as close as this, let me replace that SL. Redo it. Wait. If you had entered the trade like this, with your SL this tight, okay, and your target being this, most times you won't break above the target. You'll have had almost a 1 to, this is 1 to 4.7, approximately about a 1 to 5 setup. So if you have a $10 account, risk maybe $2, and you put it on this trade, you would have made over 9 point something or roughly $10 again. So your $10 account has been, you have gotten 100% of it. You now have $20. You had 100. You have 200. You had 1,000. You have 2,000. As simple as that. And when the price returned back to the zone, it still did not go below where our expected SL should be. And what happened? Price still cleared. Okay. Okay, sorry, for this case now, for this first case, the old high was this. Okay, price took it out. Price took it out. Mm-hmm. The illustration I made was for this. Okay. So you see price taking out this major high now. Okay. The price must still come back and take this major high. Either of the cases. Okay. You see how far it went. So this is how this system of trading works. Okay. So for this one, you can see it's happening live as I'm even making this video. This current one is happening live. Okay. And it is already in some profit. This now, common trading this, the target will be this week. Okay. Well, I do place my target below sometimes. Okay, my TV below. Because sometimes price might get to this your zone or almost getting to this your zone reverse. In order not to be stopped out in those cases, I put my TP a little bit below. Okay. So even before you start reversing, you hear 2 pips to TP, reverse to SM. I'm already out. Okay. So this is it. This is it. Okay. So that's all on this lovely episode of trading. Okay. Do well to backtest it, especially even on Euro USD and all other USD pairs. Include it to your trading conferences. Okay. Include it. Do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also join my Telegram channel. Okay. FOREX Doctor Academy. And search for it on Telegram. Follow me on TikTok, um, X, Instagram, all of them FOREX Doctor. Okay. So it's FOREX Doctor signing out. Peace.